Okay, now with Pisces, where Pisces can start to begin to become, unhealthy relationships. We know that Pisces is ruled by Neptune, so they have that delusion. They have that natural Jupiter air of optimism. They like to look on the bright side of things, you feel me? And like I said, whereas that Libra will try to break off and, try to equal it out and balance it out at 75% and 25%. You see what I'm saying? How I just broke it down. The Pisces is going to dissolve themselves completely into whatever they have going on. You see what I'm saying? So that's where they'll start to, form unhealthy relationships and attachments to people, where they'll totally dissolve themselves in whatever situation they're in. This is where their love can become unhealthy, where they can't really, see past the smoke. They can't really see past the fog, you feel me? They can't really see past the cloud. They'll go all the way into it, you feel me? They'll dissolve into it. They'll become whatever they're in. They'll mesh into it. They'll meld into it. Remember that everything is everything aspect to Neptune. You see what I'm saying? So they'll be like that in love as well. You see what I'm saying? Where it's like that same thing, we are one, but as with Libra, like I told you, it'll be like they'll be trying to balance it out. With Pisces, it's just like they'll just dissolve themselves into whatever it is, even if it doesn't suit them, even if it's not something that, you see what I'm saying? They don't even have that logical aspect, where even with Libra, like, it's still logical. Like, okay, 75 plus 25 still 100. You see what I'm saying? It's still logical. It ain't like that. They completely dissolve themselves into whatever the situation is. So that's why a lot of times you'll see Pisces, going through so much, and then they'll get into, that victimhood at times and things like that, and all that self-sacrifice. That's because, like I said, they're able to meld, they're able to mesh. This is mutable. They're able to move and shake. They're able to really, like I said, just really delve into whatever situation that they're in and really live it and be it and become it and really, you see what I'm saying? Like, so when that comes to how they love and how they get in their relationships, dynamics, and things like that, like I said, this could be good, and that's why a lot of Pisces will trick. Don't say trick. I can't say trick. I ain't gonna say I be tricking people, but that's why a lot of, people end up dissatisfied with Pisces, because in the beginning they have that, where they dissolve into you. They get with the program. You see what I'm saying? They fit in. They know how to move and shake. You see what I'm saying? They get down with whatever it is. But then you gotta always have that mutability in mind. They'll change. You gotta always have that. But like I said in the beginning, they'll be able to paint that beautiful picture. They have that Neptune. They can put that cloud up. They can show you whatever you want to see. You see what I'm saying? They can do that, but they can't maintain that because they're mutable. It's going to change. You see what I'm saying? So that's what people end up, discontent with their Pisces. You see what I'm saying? But this can also hurt the Pisces because, like I said, they dissolve themselves. They melt into whatever situation they go into. So they'll be all the way in it. Sometimes they'll feel it deeper than you will. They'll sacrifice more. They'll give more. They'll end up giving more into another person's situation. Remember, this is the second half than they have to themselves. They'll end up going through that self-sacrifice where when you're dissolving yourself into the situation, you're giving everything in the situation. You're not really seeing things for what they really are because you're all the way in it. You know what I'm saying? That inability to take a step back and not feel it and not mail. You see what I'm saying? That ain't an option. You see what I'm saying? So they all the way in there. So at the end, when they finally are able to, you see what I'm saying? Sift through the cloud. You see what I'm saying? See stuff for what it is. You feel me? A lot of the time, that's when they'll get into that sad mode. You see what I'm saying? Feeling bad for themselves and things like that. Feeling victimized. But like I said, that was on you. Dissolved. You chose to put yourself into that 100% without looking into it. You see what I'm saying? You chose to paint that picture. You chose to put that cloud up. You see what I'm saying? It's choices made. You see what I'm saying? Even though you feel like it's meant to be, it's always meant to be with Neptune. Let them tell it. It's a sign. What? Alright, I'm done. But like I said, that just that Neptune where they don't have the best boundaries, where they, like I said, they just dissolve into whatever situation they're in. A lot of times when it comes to love, they'll end up sacrificing a lot and giving up a lot. And not really getting what they should in return, or not really expecting anything in return. You see what I'm saying? Not really. They come out on the short end of the stick a lot of the times behind someone else, as opposed to getting themselves straight, getting themselves right. They'll have you and them fucked up, like straight up, like bruh. But it is what it is. That also allows you to, experience people on a lot deeper level. So it's benefits to it. But right now we talking about the unhealthy side. You see what I'm saying? But as far as, like I said, the unhealthy side, sometimes when you're totally your nebulous world, you feel me? When you want to say the world, when you want to put on your cape, you know what I mean? And sometimes, you know what I mean, you have other people putting on the cape for you, you feel me? It ain't always just, you know what I mean? It go the other way too, but this is why they end up in those situations, you see what I'm saying? That everything aspect don't always apply. Sometimes if it don't apply, you know what I mean, you gotta let it walk on by. Straight up, like, hey, sorry for you. I got my own issues. Straight up. We found love in a hopeless place. See, that's that Pisces. Who wants to find love in a hopeless place? You want to find love when you alright, stable, doing well. That was love, girl. You all was up on the cloud together. Straight up, but it is what it is. Talk about getting sky high. So that was part 2 of your unhealthy love Libra Pisces video. You feel me? We gotta get into Pisces. You feel me? We gotta see how Pisces, you know, y'all can overdo it sometimes. You feel me? You can give a little too much self-sacrifice. You feel me? You put a little too much into your situation sometimes. You don't weigh it out enough. A Libra weigh it out too much. You don't weigh it out enough. So you feel me? Start, yeah, man, pulling that scale out on niggas. Straight up. You ain't Libra, pull that scale out on us sometime. What you bringing to the table? What you got on it? You feel me? Don't do too much, you know what I mean? See what they got on their own situation first before you go trying to add to it, you feel me? When you go trying to invest in the situation, see what they got on it, you feel me? What you got on it, you feel me? Don't just go, you know what I mean? Even though, you know what I mean, you got plenty of love to give, and you know what I mean, you'll always be alright, you ain't gotta go through all that. Don't always be so willing to sacrifice yourself. Don't always be willing to go all the way in, you feel me? Sometimes go 10% and see what happens. Go 20%, see what happens. Don't just dive in, you feel me? Because then you'll end up giving too much of yourself. Then you going to feel some type of way. Then you'll be sad, bad, broken, bruised, and confused. You feel me? Don't do it to yourself. Like I told Cancer. You feel me? But you know what I mean? Keep that open heart that you got. You feel me? Keep that. Always have that love in you. You feel me? Don't ever let nobody take that away from you. You feel me? Always be open. You feel me? Always have that free spirit. You feel me? Regardless of what the situation is that you're in, you feel me? And never let nobody restrict that, and don't restrict it yourself, you feel me? Just know how to set boundaries within those things, and you'll be good. And then you won't have to do all that unhealthy love, you feel me? Then you get you some healthy stuff, you feel me? Then y'all can go up there and sit on the cloud together and talk shit about everybody else, you feel me? It is what it is. But don't be finding love in a hopeless place, no. No more, straight up, no more, facts. So, as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you kick back with some of my other videos. Let me know what you think down below. Come on with it.